Hello there, shmup fans. Yet another Megadrive shoot 'em up video. This is a relatively recent purchase, and to shoot 'em up, I didn't really know much about until I actually picked it up and did a bit of research about it. It's a game called Daisenpu. That's the Japanese version. It did also get a Western release as Twin Hawk, based on the Toaplan arcade game, which was released by Taito. Love my Toaplan games, and this one's no exception. Lovely artwork on there, and a much better game than the game I reviewed last time, which was XDR, which was appalling. I can promise you this is a much better game. But I'll get into that in the next part of the video. So yeah, imported this one from Japan. As I said before, I didn't really know much about it. It's 1943 type, strikers type shoot 'em up, set in an alternate World War II universe. But I think the most striking thing about the game is on definitely the Japanese version. The Western version is not too bad either. Actually, it's the World War II artwork on there. I think it looks really exceptional. Actually, really nice. Strangely, the rest of the package isn't as dazzling, to be honest. It's not bad, but it's not special. But we'll take a look at that in a minute. As per usual, we like to see those stacked up on the shelves, don't we? And just a little bit of we've got screenshots of the game on the back as well, as you'd expect. So we'll have a look inside. So that artwork is repeated on the actual cartridge itself, there, and there we go. There's the front cover. Got some kind of plain schematic on the front. Quite like that, actually. That's actually one of the title screens, which will probably be on this video. And nice, pristine, full colour manual on this one. Really good nick. Almost as fresh as the day it came out of the factory. And some enemy descriptions there. Presumably these are level descriptions as well. And yeah, piece of disclaimer out there, and some more Sega games. So that's what you get. As I said, not the most striking manual, but I think the cover more than makes up for it, and it's got to be better than the PAL version. I had a quick look on eBay, and the PAL version seems to be a lot cheaper than the Japanese version. You can probably pick up a boxed PAL one for around about £15. Obviously, you'd be able to pick that up, maybe pick that up a lot cheaper and a lot more expensive. Unboxed copies start at about £5. Japanese version's a bit more expensive. You can pick them up from around about 20 quid. But as I say, I'd give £5 a leeway either way to get a nice copy. I got mine through the contact I've got in Japan, who does me some fantastic deals, and I got a good one on this one. So part two, I'll kind of go through what I think about the game. So then, Daisenpu, otherwise known as Twin Hawk. Got a PAL release, so it's not ridiculously expensive, as I've already mentioned, and the Japanese version is very nice. How does the game play? It plays really well, actually. It's a quite well balanced game. You can power up your main weapon as well. Quite simple in that respect. There's a smart bomb as well, which is kind of like a series of planes which kind of follow you kind of like around the screen, and once they're destroyed, then they're gone. But not like a conventional smart bomb where it kind of just decimates everything on the screen. with the kind of like smart bomb on this, as I say, it kind of like creates some comrade planes with you that kind of that fly along, and you can destroy enemies with. They also kind of almost like a bit of a barrier, so that they'll take the hits, so you don't have to. Graphically, the game's really quite nice as well. Lots of variation in the levels. Boss battles are nothing spectacular, but there's some nicely designed kind of military style bosses. The game's kind of set in a kind of like alternate universe where World War II, you're fighting against kind of like enhanced enemies. It's never kind of specified who you're actually fighting against, but yeah, it's definitely I don't know, a dictator vibe against the enemies that you're kind of fighting against. Definitely kind of like a 1942-43 feel to this, as the kind of like the genesis of those kind of like striker type games. Whilst this is probably not as complex as any of the strikers, it offers quite a bit over the 1943 in terms of variation. Music I wasn't that impressed with. It's alright, it does a job. I don't think it's all special. But it plays very similar to a series of World War II themed Megadrive games. Stuff like Flying Shark and Fire Mustang and same. All kind of quite similar, but also a little bit unique. So I really quite like the game, to be honest. Interesting kind of enemy patterns, and yeah, as I said, the power-up system's kind of quite simple but effective, and there's just a fun feeling about the game. I really like it. Boss battles are quite tough. Lots of good design in the way that the enemies look as well. So, as I said, I really think it's a fun little shoot 'em up. It shouldn't break the bank to buy, and well worth picking up. If I had to give it a percentage wise, I'd probably give it around about an 81%, an old school kind of rating on it. But yeah, that's it. Next video will probably be another Megadrive shoot 'em up. Why buck the trend? So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you on the next vid. Goodbye.